Amik Robertson.
21, Amik Robertson.
Okay, guess what? I might get killed out too. Y'all saw them.
Battling my own thoughts like who could I call on? I had no home to go to up in that bad weather. But like all I had was me, yeah. Tell me you love me and don't stutter. Tell me you love me and don't stutter on your words. Cried enough tears like I wanna plants and let them grow. Real love, you gon' feel that shit, they ain't gotta show. They disappear when I fell apart, but I got me back together. Everything I own had vanished, still ain't catch me trying a little. Really lost my mind, had to fuck and that shit hurt. I was screaming out loud for help, it felt like no one heard. Still ain't turned back to drugs, tried sticking out some blood. I knew Orleans full of blood, and all my niggas got mugshots.
Yeah, dream chasing shit, nigga. Chasing that money down like that shit stole something. This is not a movement you can be a part of. Nigga says up, we take it.
Told y'all I am different.
Met black jets in the budget now. Riding in the phantom with 100 rounds.
Up to the outside.
Heard these niggas talking, I can't hear them.
Pulled down.
Lambo in the trenches, that's what
Amik
coming out.
Robertson.
Papa be on stage, teleport. Told her bring her friends to the heliport. Thought he was a goon, fuck he tell her for it. They gon' run him down so he can't tell a court. They gon' always hate. I spend $1 million on watches, but I'm always late. I did my will last night, so Poppy always straight. And for the ones that stay down, I put them all day days. I got cops, I got dots, tryna knock me out my spot. Make it hot, niggas popping out with my video block. Chopper knock you at your socks. For the LOX you out like the locks.
Battle of the day.
Short and sweet. Today's is going to be a defensive game. We're all playing swagger, energy, and passion.
But they're in there and they're very productive.
Anzalone and Campbell, second down and 12. That one nearly picked off Amik Robertson.
And Amik Robertson, he's the guy that Kelvin Shepherd frankly apologized to after the Ravens game because he's been playing so well. He needs to get more reps, right? You always have this kind of production from your secondary, and he's been constantly producing for them. Really like that. He's been making play after play, and you see him getting more action now for the Lions.
His offensive coordinator in 2023, back together with the Browns. This pass intended for Bond, and that deflects off the
Thing from Bond here is that he kind of gives up on the play. You see him, he's circling back, and Amik Robertson, the vet that he is, he's the one that's like, I'm going to keep playing then if you're not going to, right? So he almost has energy.
To just not let them.
Browning, screen set up for Brown, and a nice play made by Amik Robertson. It's fourth down, and for the first time this year, the Lions are not going to allow.
There's the snap to Browning, sets it up, quick throw left side, got it to Chase Brown, and that's stopped right away. Amik Robertson, nice open field tackle to take him down at the point.
Off play action. Browning to the sideline for Chase, and it's intercepted by Amik Robertson. Picked off at the 17 of Cincinnati.
Last year's Triple Crown winner as the wide receiver. This is excellent. Step for step, breaks outside with him. Ball is thrown back inside by Jake Browning. Got to get that football out. So it's either Jamar Chase or it's nobody. And he lets it hang inside on him a little bit. And Amik Robertson is right there. Can't be the hindrance that it's been the last 2 weeks. This defense is trying to find their way.
7-0 here. He's got Chase Brown the back to his right, fakes to him. Browning wants to throw, looks, throws out there. It is intercepted by the Lions, 15-yard line. Pass was intended for Jamar Chase. Amik just jumped right in front of him and said, I'll take that. Lions with a takeaway.
Match up a lot with Jamar Chase. He welcomes that challenge, and he is just a heck of a competitor, man. Great read on that football, and like you said, Miller, way to bring it down. He's had a couple chances. It's good to see him get a big momentum swing here early in the second quarter.
Trey Flowers just got out there. And incomplete. Yosivas at the goal line, broken up by Robertson.
Just owns the record book as far as receiving for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Under 3 to go. First half, 3 timeouts, pressure. Shepherd has it knocked out. That ball is free. And Hutchinson, it looks like, got on top.
The ruling on the field is a catch, subsequent fumble to the defense, first down.
Robertson knocked it out. And now each side has a fumble. 1, 2, and punched out by Robertson.
Yeah, they're good at it. And you see, that's exactly Amik Robertson. He sees that Shepard's caught the ball. As he's coming in to make the tackle, he's punching at it. You see it all around the league. But Amik Robertson, you watch him, he does it constantly. And he's successful on this one. Now, Kelvin Shepard, they brought 6. So as soon as they get the ball, Tampa Bay, Kelvin Shepard gets aggressive. They blitz 6 guys. Amik Robertson.
Across the 40, ball's out. It is free on the ground. Lions say they've got it at the 41-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson's got it.
Nice, Hutch.
That time, Amik Robertson, great timing. He comes back on Shepard and just a perfect textbook punch, man. Peanut Tillman, Charles Woodson, big-time play right there.
Dynamic with his speed.
Buccaneers looking for a spark. They went down and got the touchdown last time as Amik Robertson just put Rashad White on the ground. No gain.
You know, coming into this game, Joe, just watching them last.
First down. Mayfield wants to throw. Boots to the left. Throws to White. He is buried right away. Dropped. Amik Robertson with authority takes him down at the 22-yard line after a 1-yard.
38 to go. Second and long. More pressure on McCarthy. Tipped up in the air and is caught by Jefferson, who just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Aiden Hutchinson, a man possessed. He got his hands.
It's a fake to Saquon right away and a throw on the sideline at the 49, incomplete. Intended for Devontae Smith, who was Lions. The throw coming from the Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts.
Gets one-on-ones.
3rd and 10. Throwing sideline and the pass incomplete. As Smith was over there late, the Lions made the exchange and Amik Robertson went over to cover.
Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, how good they are. There's a little grab of the arm right there. I thought I saw that as well.
Certainly the line one. He has been for a long time on those scouting reports. Brown is stopped by Robertson. Amik Robertson again.
Moved outside, but watch this aggressive move in behind and before the offensive lineman could get out. This is once again an opportunity for this Detroit Lions defense.
All faith in me. Today, it's on us. We want to go up. When you let it, you got to let a moment. You got to let a moment. That's goddamn play with swag. That's goddamn play with swag. Says on 3. 1, 2, 3.
From the Lions 29. Winston over the middle. It is Robinson again. Ball rolls out of bounds after the fumble. Amik Robertson with the hit on Wan'Dale Robinson. Of all 3 timeouts from the 32. Winston throws.
Oh, what a play.
Robinson, the intended receiver.
What a play. Amik Robertson, that's actually cover 2. Amik Robertson almost baited Jameis Winston into that. So just watch what he does here as far as falling back. That is a tremendous play by Amik Robertson. They've run that so many times, and they've had it open so many times. This time, great individual effort by Amik Robertson for that pass breakup. Punch out. Playing that trail technique. That is a nice job. Puts that right fist right on the football, and Wan'Dale, Giants offense, very, very fortunate.
Boy, close. Love got it off. Throw on near side, knocked away, intended for Wicks. But Amik Robertson, who Dan Campbell just loves, knocks it away.
Yeah, went up there with a little fake jam on Heath and, on Wicks, and he just couldn't quite spring free in man coverage. Finish my point after the play.
Love back foot throw, going deep for Watson, underthrown, comes back, can't make the play. No flag there with Robertson on the coverage.
Yeah, great job. One aspect of this game that he does a little bit more than I'd love to see. It's like a fadeaway pass, and you just can't get enough on that throw to Watson, who's a speedy receiver down the field. But going back to that point earlier, KB, you go into these games on 3 days' notice.
3rd down and 4. Blitz coming. Love sees it, throws to Watson. One-handed catch. No! He had it, but could not bring it in.
He had a hand on him, and which is a reason why Christian Watson only could get one up. That left arm was grabbed.
You're right.
And then he lets it off, and that's part of the man coverage.
Oh my goodness, Dean Blandino, that's look.
Well, he's so right with those explosive plays, 4 of them for 25 yards or more. Meanwhile, it's deflected, intercepted by the Lions, and that is Barnes. Derek Barnes, the Lions
week. But I think Robertson, it comes close to getting that hand in there, and then that's what brought the ball out where Barnes can make this play and take it all the way back, or close to taking it back to the end zone. But that slant, that's been their go-to. And I think that left hand of Robertson got in there to be able to keep it away from Pickens.
Prescott's got it, wants to throw, does. Up in the air, picked up by the line, got knocked up in the air, right to the linebacker, who puts the line move.
Heck of a job by Amik Robertson. What a takeaway, man. That is huge to get the momentum back. Now all of a sudden, if you're this...
5, Stafford looks middle of the field towards that well, and it's incomplete, knocked away by Amik Robertson, who
intercepted here. Otwell motions in, he's running that crossing route, and Robertson feels it, gets the undercut, but doesn't get his hands turned in time. Catches kind of the ball, the in-breakers, great variety from this offense all day.
Here's Stafford lofting one, Devontae Adams. No, it's knocked away at the last second by Amik Robertson, who just came back in. We showed you he limped off in that last series, so good to have him back, and he makes a nice play.
Yeah, Amik Robertson underneath coverage, and Stafford's got to put that ball out there another 3 yards. Adams comes out feeling that it's a little bit underthrown, and Robertson good enough coverage to kind of bat that ball.